Really cool, right? Just playing. I think he's happy with that.
Fantastic for Tiger Woods. I didn't think he was going to win, despite people having huge expectations for him, because he's been out for a long time and it's going to take a while. All these young bucks are not joking as well too. They're very competitive, and to see Tiger complete the all rounds,
yeah, which is really
a
cool.
minor achievement for him.
I think if you check the last 12 years now, you've had 9 different winners.
Incredible stuff. It shows you how competitive it is.
So.
Yeah, so that's the we can wait for the second major of the year to tee off, and apparently Patrick Reed and Rory McIlroy are already favorites for that one, according to the bookmakers. Let's move on now quickly to Formula One, and it was drama in the second race of the season at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Cecilia, drama right from the start when Max Verstappen and his teammate Daniel Ricciardo punctured and retired from the race to the unfortunate broke for that one. I understand you're a big fan of those two guys. To the point where a very unfortunate incident when Kimi Raikkonen ran over his mechanic's legs and he had to drop out as well too. To Sebastian Vettel and Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton going all guns blazing, trying to win this race, but it wasn't one win at the end of the day, even though it was very close, and that was Sebastian Vettel. That's still the first guy retiring.
For the fourth time he's winning the Bahrain Grand Prix, but then I think I may soon stop watching Formula One.
Why?
Anyway.
Come on.
Because it's going to, last day we'll call it Formula Mercedes. Right now might just be Formula Ferrari. This is where you have Daniel Ricciardo just getting out, retiring, and because you have Max Verstappen running into Hamilton, and that was
that's what caused the puncture there for
the Red Bull. That was it for him. So. 2 of them were out. So Hamilton, who started from 9.
Look at the reaction there, like not again.
Painful, not again.
Way too early.
It's not good.
That was on lap 2.
Yeah, we're thinking this guy's Red Bull will be able to compete with Ferrari and Mercedes for the Constructor Championship title this year. But from the way it's going, it will just be Mercedes, Ferrari, Mercedes right now. It's 2 races.
It's just 2 races.
That was how Vettel started last year.
I know.
And somehow he faltered, and Hamilton just came on and collected everything. But then Sebastian Vettel, give it to him. Hamilton from 9th to 3rd.
Fantastic race.
He did a good race.
Fantastic race for Lewis Hamilton. Just didn't have enough to get past Sebastian Vettel. Like I said, Cecilia, a lot
seconds ahead of him.
Yeah,
so I think this was where he was having trouble with the communication with how he was going to do that without having to, put pressure on the tire. Wearing that. But somehow he just good. Vettel versus tried as much as possible.
Bottas came closest to, getting past Sebastian Vettel, but Vettel just did enough because he was having issues with his car as well too, if you remember, in that race, and he slowed down, he lost a lot of pace, but was able to hold on to win by half a second. That's how tight it was. So Cecilia, if you're bothered about no competition, I think there's competition. We've seen it so far.
But just the same name. I think that's the. We're not saying that. I'm not saying there is no competition. Just because it's the same car. That's what I'm saying. The same
which
car,
other car did you
people.
expect was going to compete?
Red Bull.
Red Bull, but they've been very unfortunate at the start of the season. Okay. It doesn't mean they can't. It doesn't mean they can't bounce back.
We'll see how it
so
goes,
don't get too.
Okay. It should still be 3 hospitals.
Yeah,
right? 3, not 2 weeks. All right, we'll get reactions from them.
I tried to make them last, nurse them as much as I can, and it worked. So, but just. I mean, it wasn't much. I guess end of straight for Valtteri. He had a bit of a sniff, but fortunately he ran out of laps, so really happy.
I knew, because we were on the harder compound, that there would be a chance that he would struggle in the end, and he started to struggle, so I was just trying to get every corner perfect, every lap perfect, trying to catch him, but it was just not quite enough. But you're just focusing on doing everything perfect.
I started 9th, so 3rd is not bad at all, and it's damage limitation. I think there were some frustrating points in the race where they couldn't hear me, so I had to choose particular points in which I could speak to them. So communication is really difficult when you're trying to catch Sebastian, who's 25 seconds ahead, to know exactly what you need to do in order to not kill your tires but make it so that you can catch him at the end. It's difficult, and if you're not getting that feedback, it makes it kind of frustrating.
All right, reactions from all these guys talking about Sebastian Vettel, Valtteri Bottas, and of course Lewis Hamilton, talking about his problem he had, trying to communicate with his team and not having to put pressure on the tire. But somehow Yeah, Vettel was already 25 seconds ahead.
Yeah, couldn't catch up. And we go to Shanghai next. The Chinese Grand Prix.
We'll see if he's going to get his first win of the season. 2 already, 2 down, and the 2 had to go to who?
Sebastian Vettel. I mean, remember these 2 guys.
He commands the Bahrain Grand Prix now, right?
Yeah,
he's in charge.
Exactly.
4 times now.
Exactly. I mean, these 2 guys are battling to be the first driver in modern Formula 1 to win 5 titles.
So we'll see.
Safe to say, Vettel is way ahead already after 2 races, 2 wins.
Yep. All right, we'll go for a break now. We'll come back. We'll be looking at 66 days to the World Cup, right? Yeah, that's next.
Segundo Santos, Alemanha 6-3, 27 anos.